Well, greetings and welcome in to Naked Nudists and Naturists, episode 81 today. We are really glad that you're with us. Not sure about you, but I hear music in the background. That can only mean one thing. It's time for the great, the terrific, the fully clothed, free, fully smiling, our naturism correspondent, Lisa Monroe. And here she is, the one and only, the one of a kind, the completely clothes-free and fully smiling, our naturism correspondent, Lisa Monroe. Good morning, Lisa. How are you today?
Good morning, Frank. I am doing terrific this morning. How about yourself?
Not bad. Hard to believe January 11th. We made it through Christmas and New Year's, and it's almost like those two events are in the distant past. We are fully into 2025, aren't we?
It's kind of amazing, isn't it? All of a sudden, it's 2025. And if I had made any New Year's resolutions, I'd have probably broken them all by now, so it's a good thing I didn't.
And the mailman's coming, the UPS guy's coming, where are my pants and where's my shirt, right?
Exactly. And it's, I don't know who would be more embarrassed at some point in time, those of us who are naturists and know that we're going to shock people, so that embarrasses us if we do it, or will they be more embarrassed to see someone nude? So I think it's such a catch-22, and again, it comes back to what society's norms are and what they expect, and people's biases about what this is all about. And it's just unfair that we can't be natural in our own environment.
Well, Lisa Monroe, always great to have these discussions with you. Go out there and have a great clothes-free week, and we'll talk next time.
Sounds wonderful. You too, Frank. And to all of the naturists out there, keep listening. We appreciate it. Bye.
You got it. Bye. Well, again, you are listening to Naked Nudists and Naturists, episode 81. Thank you for being with us. We enjoy this time together. And now let's get to part one of my interview with Matt, the Bearded Naked Yogi from the UK.
It's very interesting that you say about the perception of yoga and how that's kind of changed over the years, certainly in terms of the dynamic of people that do it. Mm-hmm. I mean, the more and more men are finding their way to the practice because of these benefits that have been expounded by athletes, by magazines, things like Men's Health and GQ. They've all run very big articles and features on the benefits of it. Mm-hmm. And I think when people have gone and taken a class, if they've certainly found their way to one of the more stronger styles of yoga, they've definitely walked out of there thinking, actually, do you know what? That's quite a bit of a workout as well. You can get a nice, wicked little pump on it. But then you have all the primary benefits of it, the stretching of the muscles, the stretching of the tendons, the fascia, the opportunity really to walk into a space and to be there for 60 minutes, maybe a little longer, and actually have that time for yourself. You're being instructed and guided by professionals. My preference is always to practice without any clothing on at all. The sense of freedom of mobility within the body is second to none. You are literally moving within the capacity of your own skin. You're not restricted by T-shirts that bunch up in your armpits. You're in a downward dog and all of a sudden your top is fallen over your head. You can't see what you're doing. Some of the standing poses, it doesn't matter how short those shorts are, they're going to bunch up in the wrong place somewhere and make it quite uncomfortable. And it's and I always have a laugh sometimes with guests on the clothes retreats. And it's said sort of half jokingly, half serious, you don't have to be naked, but you'll forgive me if I do it in a pair of Speedos. That's the only thing I've found that's the second best thing to almost being naked. That's the thing. Go there because you want to learn this practice. You want to learn about this practice. And don't worry about what anyone else is thinking or doing. You just concentrate on yourself. That's the best way.
To me, it's the only way to do it. Otherwise, you're just there for reasons other than improving yourself, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The very terrific Matt, the Bearded Naked Yogi from the UK. Check him out. His information is in our show notes for you. and sign up for a class and get yourself in better shape with Matt, the Bearded Naked Yogi. And on next week's show, which will be episode 82, part 2 of my interview with Matt, the Bearded Naked Yogi. Well, you've been listening to Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 81 today. We give you a brand new show every Saturday morning at 6 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. Continue to join us. Check us out on our website, nakednudistandnaturist.com, Spotify, Google, Amazon/Audible, Apple Podcasts, and also on Twitter. You can write us anywhere, anytime, any place. And we thank you for being with us today. Plan to join us for every single one of our shows here and have your clothes off when you're listening. We have our clothes off when we're broadcasting, enjoying the naturist life.
We celebrate clothes-free living for all. Remember to enjoy being naked and join us again for Naked Nudists and Naturists.
We drop a brand new show every Saturday morning, so come back and join us. Have your clothes off when you do for Naked, Nudists, and Naturists. Have a great clothes-free day.